Definitely lucky enough to say at this point that that art is the my best possible option for keeping the lights on in our house and keeping my family fed and so on and keeping myself out of debt. Yeah, I'm Jason Yeagle. I live in San Francisco, California with my lovely wife and two daughters. I'm a painter. Well, I grew up in Boston, which in a lot of ways isn't dissimilar from San Francisco. Just this kid growing up in an urban place where you were traversing the city by yourself, and there's something kind of potentially, maybe a little bit dangerous about the city, but at the same time, it kind of has you in its embrace. And there's something nice about uh, belonging in a city. There's a ton of writers and thinkers and artists and poets in my family on all sides. So my dad was red green colorblind, and I remember being in his studio a lot, and he'd be painting, and he'd be picking up these tubes of paint and reading the label. And he painted a lot of red and green. Picked up something about palette, something about color palette from him because he had a strong relationship to it. And like I said, I've been mixing colors. Mixing colors is a really important part of my practice, and I spend a lot of time doing it. And lo and behold, after 20 years, 20, 30 years, that's a lot of hours put into just the act of mixing colors. This mural that I made, one easy way to understand it for me is that I've created these two female characters, one a little younger maybe, one a little older, and that could be analogous to my 9-year-old and 12-year-old daughters. I like to look for those moments where I can make a character that doesn't fit into the physical reality that we all agree upon. I'm definitely pretty proud to have my work out in the public because have tended to be that kind of person who will tend to be shut-ins. For me, the purpose of art is a coping mechanism. For me, art has been something that allows me to be alive, allows me to function in the world, allows me to maintain some sort of equilibrium.